Why did I stop making AI covers? Let's get into it. So a lot of y'all that are subscribed to the channel know that I've been making and posting AI covers for the last, it feels like a year, but it's only been the last few months that I haven't dropped any covers. I've only dropped like 2 original songs that I made myself, like I wrote and performed in Logic Pro X. That's Poor Grace and Crying Stones. Those are on the YouTube, and you can also check them out on Spotify under the Sounds of Glory artist page. But I also have a few collabs that I have with DJ Firebeats and Sons of Offense. You should go check out Sons of Offense YouTube page. He has a lot of great music, and also DJ Firebeats. I'm gonna put both of their channels in the description down below. Go check them out. But besides those, I haven't dropped any covers, and I know a few of y'all are wondering why I haven't posted anything. So to be completely, hold on. I have this whole slideshow that I have for y'all here. This is top-notch production right here. All right, so why did I stop making covers? So let's start with what I used to make these covers, right? So I used Suno to make these covers of popular Christian songs, you know, from Forrest Frank, Hovey, Brandon Lake, Phil Wickham, Caleb Gordon, right? And the list goes on. So I would get these songs, and as I would do with my songs, I've been making music since high school, right? So I have a lot of my old songs and song demos I haven't released yet, and that's how I initially got into Suno, which was I was putting my songs through Suno and reimagining them, because I make hip hop music, but I would reimagine my songs through as Christian rock songs, as EDM songs, as like of any genre pretty much. And I know some of y'all do use Suno, so y'all know what I'm talking about, but you can pretty much put your song through Suno and do a cover of your own song, right? So like that was really cool. And then I started doing it with popular Christian songs. I'm like, wow, these, like, I already love these songs from Forrest Frank, from Hovey. I love them, and I still do, but I also love hearing them as a rock song, right? And I grew up on rock, right? I grew up on System of a Down, Avenged Sevenfold. I'm not saying these are like bands that have great messages, but when I was little, I didn't grow up following Jesus or really knowing Jesus. So during that time, that was the music I was into, right? So why did I stop making these covers, right? When I post the songs onto YouTube, right? YouTube detects and scans the audio for copyright, right? When I upload a cover, it detects the song that it's covering, and it splits the monetization. It depends on the artist or the label. It either splits the monetization or all the monetization goes to the artist or label. It depends on if it's independent artist or a signed artist, or the song is released by a label, a record label. So when I upload the covers, it's already doing the process, right? But if I want to upload them onto streaming services, which I know a lot of y'all, I'm not sure if I mentioned this already, I know a lot of y'all wanted these songs on Spotify and Apple Music, and I wanted to put them out on there. Like, I wanted to listen to these covers on my Spotify as well. But the thing that was stopping me was, so when you upload a cover onto, I use DistroKid, you have to put that it's a cover, right? I know a lot of people that make AI music don't say it's a cover, but I just don't feel like lying, right? And plus I have nearly 200 covers that I've made over the last year, right? So the right thing to do is if you're gonna upload a cover through DistroKid, you have to get what is called a mechanical license, and each license costs $12, right? So I have nearly 200 covers. That is a bag that I don't have, right? So, and I wanted to put these covers on there, but I didn't want to be shady with it, right? I didn't want to just upload it and not say it's a cover. And plus, I've seen people that have AI like bands or AI like cover artist pages on Spotify, and they will upload the covers on there, not saying that it is a cover, and then the label or artist gets it taken down. So I didn't want to put these covers on there and then eventually just get taken down regardless, right? So I wanted to put these covers on there. I just didn't have the funds to do so. So through that, I did a couple things. I put the songs through Bandcamp. So I put the songs on Bandcamp, but Bandcamp, like, they don't rock with AI music. They're like, we don't want a drip of AI music on our platform. And that's their platform. They can do whatever they want. So, but it was a very easy way for y'all to listen and stream the music. So I put the music on their platform, and very quickly it was taken down. And I think it only lasted like 2 days. So after Bandcamp, I went with Bandzoogle, which is pretty much, it's like for independent artists. So it pretty much helps you make your own website, and you can have your music on the website, right? But it's not like an app. You can't. It doesn't feel like an app. It feels like you're going to a website, and it's just the layout was cool. It's just, I don't know. I just feel like it needed to have that app feel. You know what I mean? So went with Bandzoogle, and they didn't take down the music. It's just, I feel like there was a better way to do this. So through those scenarios and those moments, I was like, why don't I just make my own streaming app? And like, with the AI tools that we have now, like Claude Code, Codex, Anti-Gravity, like these tools you can use to build websites, apps, and like some people are building games with these, like some playable, like fun games. So I was like, why don't I just do because I have no idea how to code. I have zero coding experience, right? But I saw that a lot of people are vibe coding. And for people that don't know what vibe coding is pretty much, if you know how to speak English and you tell the AI agent, which is an AI agent is just like a chatbot. Like a lot of y'all know ChatGPT. ChatGPT is an AI agent, but Claude Code is also an agent. It's a coding agent. So I tell it what I want, and it produces it in code. But does it get it right all the time? Heck no. Like, I'm still in the current build of it, right? So let me go to my next slide. So what do I build? I jumped ahead. But I'm building an app I was building an app for the covers to live on, because I was like, if I own this, no one can take it off, and it has the app feel to where people can like download the app and listen to the music on the app. The original idea I started building the app was for these covers to live on my own platform. So if I had my own platform and no one could tell me how to run my own platform, and it has that app feel, like a music streaming app feel, I was like, it's a win-win. But I learned very quickly that no matter what, I need these mechanical licenses to distribute, to have these covers to be streamed. No matter what, there's no way around it. So, it is what it is. I just can't. Legally, I just can't put these covers on my app or anywhere. So, and maybe down the line, if I'm able to make that happen, then I will be more than happy to do so. But so I started to build the app, right? But when I found that out, I was like, I already started this, and I felt like God was telling me I could still use this. So then I thought to myself, I could still make a music streaming app, but not just a music streaming app. At first, it wasn't just a music streaming app, right? It was, I put like, it's funny because when you vibe code, like you could pretty much like just flesh out all your ideas, right? So it wasn't just a music streaming app at first. It was a streaming app. You could put books on it. It had games. It had like a couple other things. It was just so much into one app. And if I still kept with all those ideas, this app would probably come out like next year, right? if not 2 years from now. So I had to like just really chisel it down to be like, okay, what is the main thing that I want this app to be? And that's what I love to do, which is music. And my whole life has been like around music. So I stuck with just, this is going to be a music streaming app for Christian artists and creatives. Now down the line, could it, we put the book feature in there and the games feature? Maybe, if that's something y'all would want to explore down the line, if the app, takes off, right? Or it continues, I should say. But which I have full intent to continuing, right? It's just, let's just, just whatever God plans out for it. You know what I mean? So as I was building the app, I was like, it needs a different name. I didn't feel like Sounds of Glory was the right fit for it. So I came up with Mizmor. Mizmor is the Hebrew word for playing a song with instruments and with singing. I just love the word, right? It just sounded like, as soon as I heard the word, I was like, this is the name of the app, right? And Mizmor is used in what was used in the Bible, like in the Hebrew translation. It was used like a whole bunch of times. So I just love the word Mizmor. It's also another word for psalm. So I love the word. So Mizmor is a Christian-only music streaming app. So users can upload their own music onto Mizmor, whether you make AI-generated music or you make human-made music, if I would say it like that. Now, let me be honest with you. At launch, there will be 27 artists, AI artists, across 9 genres, all created by me. I'm creating these artists just so at launch, there's music at launch. So it's not just like an empty app, it's a music streaming app without anything to stream, you know what I mean? So across these 9 genres are, I don't even know if I can name them all, but like hip hop, rock, it's not just regular rock too. So it has like some heavy metal, some like alternative rock. I definitely have the sound that y'all know from Sounds of Glory. That sound will be a part of one of the some of the 27 artists, right? But also we got pop, got lo-fi. So I'm making these artists so the app has music at launch, right? These songs weren't just like one-off prompts, and I'm like, just give me a crazy heavy metal song, give me a crazy hyper pop song, and make it about Jesus. Like, these songs are carefully crafted, and they actually have, these songs have a special place in my heart, and these songs are just not just so like I could just fill up the app, right? I've been making a lot of these songs are like few years old and few years of me working on them, and I just put them through Suno, and I turned them into a rock song or a hyper pop song or a experimental hip hop song, and I wanted to give the song a new feel. And all of these artists have, through 9 different genres, all have, even though there's a few in the same genre, they have a completely different sound and a completely different feel, even though it's in the same genre. So I'm just really excited, really pumped for y'all to listen to it. And those are the songs going to be out at launch, and y'all can upload y'all's own music onto Mizmor as well for completely free. You can upload your own music that you've like already released or have been working on, or there in the Mizmor app there is a AI generation tool within the app that you can as of right now I don't have the tool like the cover tool like Suno does. But I'm working on getting that, because I really want that at launch. But if it's not at launch, it'll probably be shortly after launch. But right now, you could make a AI song in Mizmor, and that's gonna be really cool. I'm really excited for y'all to play around with that. Like, the quality is stinking good. Like, I really want y'all, or if y'all would like to try it out, I'd really love for y'all to try it out. But you don't have to upload AI music or make AI music in there. You can upload your own music. Now, all uploads, whether it's human-made music or AI music, will all go through like what's the word I should say, like a vetting process, if that's the right word. You would submit your song for review, and I would listen to it personally. Any song that glorifies drugs, glorifies sin, glorifies being prideful, glorifies murder, that will not make the Mizmor app. You can create these songs like through the AI generation. You can create whatever you want through the AI generation, but it's all going to be on private. But when you submit for your song to be on public, so you can share with your friends and family and for other people that are on the app, I will review it. And any song that, mocks Christianity, promotes sin. I'm not saying you can't talk about real stuff, right? Like it just all depends on the context. Like if you talk about like what you went through and stuff, that's completely different. I'm just talking about glorifying these things that, that aren't Christ-like, glorifying these things that God is against. Like that will not be on the Mizmor app, right? So I just want to make that very clear. Now, moving on. Oh yeah, so this kind of ties into what I was saying. So over time, as more people come onto the app, like I said, not just AI music, it could be human-made music. It's so weird, like saying human-made music, but AI music and human-made music, as long as it's glorifying Jesus, it could live there, right? Now, like I said, I don't own the covers, and God willing, one day I'm able to get the covers out by getting those licenses. I will be happy to put them on Mizmor, but as of now, Mizmor will be the place of Christian songs, Christian artists, and I own Mizmor, right? Like I don't own Spotify, I don't own Apple, I don't own Bandcamp, Bandzoogle, but this is something that I own, and I'm just praying every day that God guides me, that Jesus will guide my hands and feet to do and say the things that He wants me to do. And this is all glory to Jesus, all glory to God, and I just pray that the Holy Spirit guides me through this journey of building out Mizmor. And now, as of you're watching this on the Sounds of Glory channel, right? So music and all the past covers will live on Sounds of Glory, right? Like that was a weird noise. The covers aren't going anywhere. Like they're gonna stay on Sounds of Glory YouTube channel, and all the music I was telling you about, the 27 artists from, all their music will be on YouTube, on the Sounds of Glory YouTube channel, right? Everything music will be on Sounds of Glory, right? I'm also gonna have also plan on doing some live streams of of me making my own songs and then doing a cover of them and then putting them either I just upload my own music to Mizmor, or I turn them into a cover, right? So that's what I have planned out for Sounds of Glory. But then I also just made a second channel, a Mizmor YouTube channel that will be down in the description below. That channel will be about the process and the documentation of me building the app, and also about business and brand. Now, I'm not a business guru, right? This is technically not technically, and that's for another video, right? That's for another video that I'll get into. I started a couple businesses in the past. Obviously, they all flopped, but Mizmor will be the home of the business, behind the scenes brand, and the app build, right? That channel will be a lot more of me talking, even though this video is gonna be on Sounds of Glory and me talking. This is probably gonna be the only time you'll ever see me talk on Sounds of Glory besides the live streams, right? But Mizmor will be a lot of me answering your questions, talking about what tools I'm using to build the app, and once the app is launched, how I'm maintaining and keeping it running, and just telling y'all what I'm learning on the business side of things and on the brand side of things, right? So on the Mizmor channel will be a lot of raw content and just me being honest with y'all, right? So that will be the Mizmor channel. And I didn't want to leave y'all with nothing. So in the description as well, I just released the first EP of out of the 27 artists. There's I have a rock band named Calvary's Cry, and their first EP is out. And I should probably mention this as well. I'm sorry, I'm kind of going all over the place. So, the Sounds of Glory Spotify artists, a lot of people know Sounds of Glory as that rock sound. So through Sounds of Glory will be all the rock bands, right? And I'm not sure if I mentioned this either, but 5 out of the 27 artists that I have, I'm putting a small sample. I'm putting those 5. Dang. Bruh. This is like my third take of doing the whole video, so bear with me. But like 5 or 6 of the 27 artists are gonna be like rock bands, right? Or just bands, right? So one of the bands is named Calvary's Cry. And so I already have a Sounds of Glory artist page, like on Spotify and Apple and all across all streaming services. I'm going to keep it that way, and Sounds of Glory will have all the rock bands. So, excuse me. Calvary's Cry, even though the EP is titled Calvary's Cry, it's a self-titled album or project, right? So, Calvary's Cry has its own unique sound, and then as I drop more projects, they're just going to be the band name as the project name, if that makes sense. I hope I'm explaining this well, to where like each project will have its own different rock sound. I hope that made sense. Okay, so Calvary's Cry is out now. I'll put it in the description down below. If you go stream that. It's only like 5 songs, but all those 5 songs, like I said from earlier, are song demos or songs that I've already released. Or I can't remember if I don't think any of those I released actually. Yeah, all those are song demos. I wrote all of them, and I just turned them into rock songs and put in this project. So this video was kind of like all over the place, and I appreciate y'all for watching. I appreciate everyone for sticking through, and I apologize for not saying anything and not dropping anything for a long time. I just didn't want to like leave y'all with nothing, and I feel like I owed y'all an explanation why I haven't I haven't dropped any AI covers. So I hope this video turned out well. I really appreciate all y'all watching, and I hope this video answers some of y'all's questions. If you have any more questions, please feel free to ask them in the comments down below, and I will see y'all in the next one. God bless. Well, you won't be seeing me in this channel, but you'll be seeing me in the Mizmor channel. Subscribe to that as well. And yeah. And as the days goes on, starting after today, there will be music every day coming out of my own original music of AI covers. Of my own original after this, the day after this video, every day there will be, every day after this video, there will be a new video every single day consistently of songs from the 27 artists and even songs that I've created myself with no AI, my human made music, right? Of just me, right? So really appreciate y'all, and I'll see y'all on the Mizmor channel. Subscribe, please. All right. God bless.